it's Bola from Curly Bee. I know it's been a long time, but I am here. I am here. Sorry, I've been away for quite a while. I've been trying to work out a summer regime. That's why I've not updated my website and I've not done another video. I've tried to work out what really works for my hair in the summer, and I've realised actually over the past few weeks that what probably works is more or less what was working during the winter. So that's what I think I'm going to go back to. Now, during the past couple of months, because I've been trying to work out a summer routine, I've been manipulating my hair a lot more than usual. And during that time, I came to really realise that I know that's probably why my parts of my hair, especially the front, which is more fragile, haven't really grown as much as the other parts. The back is a bit longer. So I think for the summertime, I really want to try some sort of challenge where I really put my hair away, especially at the front, for periods of time and not touch it if possible, not take it down. So that's what I'm going to try and do this summer. And what I've done, as you can see, I've put in some loose 2-strand twists, and I did this last week. Just show you. And I'm gonna just try and keep these in, try not to touch my hair too much unless I'm moisturising it, giving it a rinse, washing it, or applying oils or oils and butters onto it. Apart from that, I don't want to do any styling, any daily styling or tweaking, just to give this area a chance really to retain length a bit more. I think it's about this long, probably the length of somebody who's been on their journey maybe for 3 years, and I've nearly been on for 5 and it hasn't really grown that much. I mean, it's at an okay length, but it would be nice to gain a few more inches on this area, which is for me, it's a really hard to grow area. Now, what I've learned is that my hair needs 3 basic elements to be able to flourish and to grow well. So firstly, it needs to be cleansed and cleaned well, and I've found that over the during the winter and just the beginning of these summer months, I found that apple cider vinegar has worked really well, and bentonite clay, my own bentonite clay mix as well. But for just cleansing the scalp, getting it clean so that my hair can then absorb lots of the goodness that I put on afterwards for my deep conditioner, then apple cider vinegar has worked really well. So I'm going to make sure that I do that maybe once, twice a week. My hair likes to be wet more often than not, so probably twice a week I'm going to try and cleanse my scalp, and then I will do some sort of conditioning with my clay to remove any more toxins from the hair and any butters, any build up, remove that from the hair. Then after that, I'll try and do a deep condition, and either do that overnight or for 1 hour, but I like an overnight deep condition. After that, rinse that off and put it away, and try not to touch it until the next time I wash it. So that's what I'm going to try and do with my hair this summer in some sort of fall. Now, this is going to be a challenge for me because, like I said, I like to change just small aspects of my hair. I like to take down my bang area quite often and just change it up, fluff it out, pin it here, pin it there. But just because of the type of hair I have, even though I treat my hair quite well, I finger detangle, and I have done for about a year, I keep it well moisturised, it still just does not retain length. And for other naturals who have thicker hair, who can sort of protective style, and it still looks really good even when it's been wet and then dried, and maybe you've just got a bit more ease there because your hair is thicker. But for us who have finer hair, it's just that bit more fragile, and so even just touching it, just moving it, you don't even need to be using a comb. Our hair is just so fragile, and so we have more problems with retaining length in certain areas, and I certainly do in the front, and even more so since I lost quite a bit of my hair at the edges due to having a baby last year. These areas are especially fine because they because they're short, they can't support the rest of the hair in that area. See, the thicker your hair is, it's like strengthening numbers. You can, you know, do a chunky twist and it's all very strong, but when there's not much hair here and then you're trying to add more hair to it to get it bigger, you have to add more hair into that area. It just makes it difficult to do perhaps some nicer styles, perhaps, or different styles. Things you might want to do with your hair can be just a bit difficult because of the lack of hair in this area. So I can understand that people who have that issue, because I have that issue as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do this summer. That's just a rough outline of my summer regime, and nothing's set in stone. I may change it, who knows. I'll just have to see how my hair reacts to that regime. Now, in previous videos I've said, you know, about not keeping your hair in small twists. These are not really small, but they are quite small, and I've just braided the root area on some of them and then loosely twisted the rest, and I just hope that I can carry it for at least 3 weeks. But again, the issue that I have is when you have fine hair and it gets wet, it just looks really ratty really easily, and it's difficult to maintain a neat style, I think, when you've got finer hair. For me, it just goes really ratty and thin, so I couldn't have my hair down. It looks better up. I've just realised that up styles really suit me better rather than trying to have my hair down. It just doesn't work, and it doesn't suit me, so, which is fair enough. I like up styles anyway, but yeah, we all have our different issues and things with our hair which we need to just work around and still appreciate and embrace our hair, and we can do lots of lovely things with them. We just have to work around the different issues that we have. But in the comments box below, if you've got fine hair, what are your fine hair hacks? What really helps you? I just saw actually a video from, I think it's Protective Princess, that gave a really great hack for fine hair, which is applying heavy oils and butters to your hair regularly and being consistent with that. And that's something that I think is a great idea, very simple, something you can easily miss or leave off doing, or think that you're doing it but you're not actually doing it consistently. I think that was a great tip. So apart from protecting your hair, keeping it moisturised, just remembering to really protect the ends, and hopefully you should see length. So yeah, what are your hacks if you've got fine hair? What sort of styles do you like doing? Let me know in the comments box. Would you, if you had to choose between the two, would you rather retain length, or on the other hand enjoy your hair more, experiment more with different styles, and be free to do that without worrying about retaining length? Because it is an issue for some of us naturals, where if you do play more with your hair, it means you're sacrificing gaining length. So what do you think about that? What would you choose if you could only choose one? Some naturals are fine, they can play, they can apply heat to their hair like once a month and still retain lots of length, but for others not so much. So if you are one of those others like me with finer hair, what are you doing at this moment? Are you just trying to retain length and not doing much with your hair, or are you having more fun with your hair and not worrying about retaining length really? So just let me know in the box below. Thank you again for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.